All right. Daria commented on one of my videos asking, um, what are my favorite movies and why? So let's do a little Q&A. Okay. No specific order. I'll give you like I don't know, a couple. So one of my favorite movies is The Pianist with Adrian Brody. It's about World War II and this Polish guy and his family. They get taken by the Nazis, and essentially it's like he gets separated from his family because a Jewish police officer that was working alongside the Nazis, like they had like some, I don't really know what it is, but it's like basically like a Jewish police officer that was working alongside the Nazis, something like that. He pulled him aside. He threw him out of the crowd when he was walking towards the trains that were going to go to the camps. Um, Pulled him aside and basically set him free. So his family was going, and then he got set free, and then he was hiding in, uh, you know, a whole bunch of different stuff, different areas. And he was a world, well, not a world famous pianist, but he was a famous pianist in Poland. And he survived. And um, I don't know. It's a very good movie. I didn't do it any justice by describing it, but it's a really good movie. And if you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. I like Adrian Brody. I know a lot of people don't like him. I don't know him as a person, so I can't speak on that. But as an actor, I think he's a really talented actor. Um, that's definitely one of my favorite movies. Shawshank Redemption. My grade 8 teacher, Mr. Benjamin. I don't know if he's watching this, but I saw that he subscribed. What's up? Um, he showed the class Shawshank Redemption for the first time, or for my first time in grade 8. That's probably my favorite movie. Like it just holds like I don't know. Just I have so much feel like so many feelings towards that film specifically. Um, and I'll always remember the moment he showed it to us, and then he had to cut out because there's like a rape scene. He had to cut that out because it was during school, um, because we're not allowed to watch that stuff. But Shawshank Redemption is probably the greatest movie in my opinion. Um, the ending scene, Andy Dufresne, Red when they're in Mexico or wherever they're at in that blue water. It's amazing. I love that movie. Um, um, I don't know. I mean, I like This Is England. That's a really good movie. Stephen Graham's in that. Stephen Graham, I think, is a fantastic actor. He was the dad in Adolescence. If you saw Adolescence, the it was like the 4 episode thing on Netflix with the kid, Owen Cooper. That was a great TV show or like great little series. And Stephen Graham is such a talented actor. He's so great. What else? I mean, I like a bunch of movies. I like The Princess Bride, um, purely because of its aesthetic and please. And I've always just wanted to kind of escape and kind of go live in like a world where it's like I don't know, just like but yeah, I mean, I like a whole bunch of movies. I love movies. What else? What else do I like? I mean, oh, Parasite, of course, it's great. Um, Old Boy, of course. And shout out to Sean Hunter. I don't know if Sean Hunter watches my videos, but Sean Hunter, to be honest, this guy has the greatest, film recommendations and film taste out of anybody that I know. And he's like a film addict, right? So he's always watching movies. He's always reviewing them on Letterbox. And he's a reason I watch a lot of not niche movies, but just some movies that I may have never heard of. Like Old Boy, I mean, I'm sure I would have heard of it, but I watched it purely because I saw it on his recommendations. Shout out Sean Hunter. Um, and yeah, and then hopefully, well, not hopefully, but one day when I, star in a film, in a proper big film, that would be my favorite movie. No, but I mean, who knows if that would be my favorite? But I'll definitely start. But what else? So let's talk about some new movies. Marty Supreme. I thought it was pretty good. I thought Marty Supreme was pretty good because it seemed very experimental. In my opinion, it didn't really have a start to finish. Like I hated the ending when he's crying with that baby. I just didn't like it. But it's more so a bunch of cool scenes and cool clips with cool actors and cool music and cool moments rather than a story, in my opinion. Because it's like the dog and then the baby and then that girl with the makeup. Like it's just like a whole bunch of different stuff. Whereas Sinners, I thought Sinners had a really good start to finish, a perfect story. Not perfect, but like a good story. Um, but it wasn't as experimental as Marty Supreme in the sense of like, I mean, music was really good actually. In Sinners, it was experimental, but I mean experimental in the sense where it's like artistic experiments, where it's like, I told this to my friend, where Marty Supreme really reminded me of if you were to give an 18-year-old kid who grew up in New York, um, with a father who's an architect, but he's also like a designer, and a mom who's a designer, and he lives in this beautiful marble and cement and whatever place. And if you were to give him unlimited money to do, please stop, unlimited money to make a film, I feel like that's what Marty Supreme would be. Like you have Tyler the Creator in it, who's not an actor, and they purely put him in because of his name. You have Gwyneth Paltrow, who didn't really like. She didn't really do anything, to be honest. Like she just kind of like had sex with. Uh, I don't know, but she's a big name. And then Odessa Zion, who my thing on Odessa Zion is sometimes she looks very good looking, and then sometimes like she doesn't. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. It's like Monday she'll look like, wow, she's really good looking, and Tuesday be like, is that the same? Who the hell's that? It's like her skin color changes, and like not that skin color like is more good looking or less good looking, but it's just like her skin color changes, and I'm like, yo, how is her skin color getting like lighter or darker? And but I think it's probably like that like LA probably fake tan type stuff, you know what I mean? Like I feel like Kylie Jenner probably does that. Um Maybe I'll do that, fake tan. Or people in the UK do that, fake tan. Yeah, but that's more like where they rub it on themselves or something. Yeah, you guys are wild in the UK, bro. Um, Actually, shout out KSI, the UK. KSI, JME, Skepta, boom, Sidemen. What else in the UK? There's a whole bunch. Tom Holland, mm, the guy that was in Snowfall, Harry Potter. Yeah. What else? Wait, what was I saying? I can't forget. But yeah, Sinners, Marty Supreme. Oh, One Battle After Another was good as well. I like that. It's just long, man. What's with these movies being so long? Like, fuck. They're like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Like, my friend and I, Isaiah, when we make a movie, if you're not lazy anymore, sort of, kind of shout you out there by name, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, we can make a movie fucking 10 times greater than this shit, bro. And if not, if you don't want to join me, then I'm about to fucking do this shit, by myself. But, no, I'm gonna make a way better movie than these movies, man. I want to make a movie about Jesus and biblical times, but like a genuine movie about it. Because I find that people romanticize a lot of this stuff, and they act again all holy and they worship this, which is good. It's good, but also I want to be very accurate, like very accurate. Um, all right, just beep. I have a lot of ideas. I don't want to say it right now because there's people out there going to steal my ideas and steal my energy. Um, but yeah. Um, huh. Hmm. Jacob Elordi. He's Australian now. I wonder what they're doing right now. Like, what do you like? I think. I don't know. What, you like just chill? Mm-hmm. But yeah. All right. Thank you for the comment. And yeah, that's my answer. Tomorrow, again, I'll be back. All right. Terminator.